GRACE, Good Relations and Collaborative Education, is a relationship-focused 5-stage model of collaboration which builds durable, interdependent relationships, fosters mutual understanding, and increases capacity for meaningful and sustainable sharing within the education sector. Stage 3. Developing the partnership to create a sustainable hub. At Stage 3 of the GRACE model, school relationships have become fine-tuned and consolidated. The partnership is increasingly interdependent, self-sustaining, and able to transcend cycles of project funding. Integral to this sustainability is the support provided by parents and carers and the wider communities. Importantly, this creates a virtuous circle of deepening collaboration. The Stage 3 case study explores the long-standing partnership which exists between Edenderry and Holy Cross Nursery Schools. Inspired by the Good Friday Peace Agreement in 1998, this partnership led to the award-winning peace-building programme Buddy Up, which seeks to build long-term everyday peace.
My name's Cushla Mallon. I am the newly appointed principal here in Holy Cross Nursery School in Ardoyne. The former principal, Nuala Gallagher, has worked for many years, 20 plus years, with Nancy McGrath and Edenderry Nursery School in creating the sustainable hub that has been created between the two nursery schools within shared education, within the communities, the parents, and most importantly, the children.
Whenever our programme began, there would have been a lot of schools doing community relations work. People would have paired up with a school that was geographically quite far away from them. So when Holy Cross and Edenderry got together to explore the idea of working together in this manner, we did think, well, wow, we're very close together. The people within our two communities can have difficulties with one another. While that was a bit of a scary thing to be doing because we didn't know how it would go, it has also been an amazing thing to do because the parents are more likely to meet one another.
The collaboration in everyday work life between the staff has been created over the 20 years because of the close working relationship. We have lots of planning days together where we plan out what we want to do that year. Again, because it's been running for so many years, we look at what's worked in the past, how we can improve on it, how we can change it and so forth. Again, the staff in both schools have been employed for many, many years, so there has been a fantastic rapport that is built up between the two staffs. They get to know each other's family, children and so forth.
I've been told over the years stories of parents from one community or the other visiting their friends, their new friends in their own local area. People saying that they would never have been in their partner schools area had it not been for the programme.
There's been many team building exercises that the staff of both schools have done together, and it's through that and it's through social nights out that a rapport has been built over the years. So because we're not working with the staff in Edenderry every day, it's lovely when you do get together with them. Usually 20 minutes is a catch up on each other's lives, and when you have close friendships within the two staffs, that ideally is what helps make everything else work.
The parents who come together a lot on a really daily basis. The two schools are fortunate enough we are funded through the Shared Education Signature Project, and this has allowed us to use one of the staff members from Edenderry to be a parent worker, and that's Anne. So Anne would work between the two schools. Half her week she's based in Edenderry, and the other half she's up in Holy Cross. The parents taxi between the two schools, and we are able to then access courses and develop learning. It can range from cooking to maybe essential skills.
Working with parents involves really just getting them together, getting them first of all to know each other, to build up a trust through me, because I go up and down through both the schools, and then I would go and get some of them and bring them down to this school, or take some of the ones from this school up to the other school. As I say, build up a trust, a friendship, which develops throughout the years with the classes and courses, and then really crescendos up to the residential that we do near the end of the year. We've been buddied up for over 20 years now, and there's been years in the past when it's been really hard to keep up the contact because of the troubles. But the staff has always managed to keep the contact up with each other, and even if it was only a small amount of parents, to keep it going, because it would have been easy to walk away and say it's not working. But now we can easily line up 60, 65 daddies on a night time out, you know, and that's cross community.
I just think it's important to involve the parents because you're expecting your child to go and mix and with the other schools, so why wouldn't you? It can be something where it just doesn't have to be the parents. The kids are all the same age, so you know you can go somewhere the likes of here or Funky Monkeys or a play centre like that where the kids can enjoy themselves as well, you know.
I think it's very important for the children as they don't have built-in prejudice, and it's a foundation to start taking them before they do grow up and maybe get prejudice from their peers and family members.
Definitely get involved. You have just as much fun as the kids do. You do get to meet the parents, are lovely. Just do it.
I don't know why any parent would be reluctant, to be honest. Because if you have your child's best interest at heart, then your child needs to know that it takes all kinds to make a world.
Chris were brilliant in terms of giving time to talk to staff and also to support parents. And the staff skills are better utilised in working with the children.
The collaboration with Chris is vital. It couldn't go on without them, and as much as we would want to be doing so much with the parents continually, we could not do it without the support of Chris.
When we listen to children and parents and what they enjoy the most, the children's programme, for example, we would find that the play days are really popular. They are probably the one event that we would have worried as a staff team the most about, because the thought of going up to a different school, going into someone else's classroom and running that day with a different team member is quite daunting at the beginning, but actually it works amazingly well, and I love my days that I'm up in Holy Cross.
It means so much to the parents. They want change for their children. They want to bring their children up in a community where they know everybody. They're not afraid to go 2 streets away to somewhere. They don't want a name to kind of mean, oh, it's a place that, oh, you don't go there. They don't want that for their children. They want change.
Without the support of your local community, it's never going to happen. In both Shankill and Ardoyne, the communities have been so embracing of it. The majority of people every year, year in, year out, even when there's difficulties within local areas, will say, we want this, we like this.
They really need to support us, and they do support us, and every year it just gets bigger and better.
It works so well that I can't imagine the school without it. It's just an integral part of who we are in Edenderry, and I know that Holy Cross would say the same thing.
We're a nursery school. Children are 3 and 4 years old. Our children are only here for 10 months of the year, so I think it is vitally important that the local primary schools continue the work that has been started here. And I think in doing that, then you're really making a difference. You're making a huge difference, because if children can have the effort that we put into in 10 months for 7 years of their primary life and then continuing on through into post-primary, that's where you're going to see huge differences down the line.
It just opens the doors to more people, and there's a more welcoming and just a more inclusive environment, really.